Yes, we are live. I'm going to let some people pop into the chat. Y'all know we go live every time after a versus battle, and today ain't no different. Okay, so I hope everybody had a great day, great day, great day. The foolishness that was the battle, I just don't even. They still talking right now. Actually, it's playing in my ear. Hopefully, y'all can hear it. But hello, hello, hello to everybody who's popping in, popping in, popping in. It is late, honey. This was the longest, latest battle. I don't think anyone was this late because Keyshia came in last and she came in about like an hour and a half late, and that is some bullshit. If I ever saw it, log off, y'all. Hey, okay, I see our comments. Hey, 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 everybody. Hey, 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 everybody that's in here. Pop, 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 popping in. Honey, it's late. We got work in the morning. We got school in the morning or whatever. Um, please, let's talk about this. It was just, I think Keyshia was winning. Uh, okay, that's fine. Hey, cousin. Yes, it was a long battle. You know what? It was long because they took forever to start. The fact that it was supposed to start at 8 o'clock and it did not start until like 9:20, 9:25. That is an utter travesty. We seen that Swiss Beats was in the comment section, honey, going off upset, like you know, saying this is so unprofessional. It is rude. It was just some bullshit. And I think people thought they both were late. I think Keyshia wasn't there because I think she wasn't. Are they finally gonna be done? Because Ashanti's still sitting there talking. Not OD girl, not OD Genesis in there. It's just some foolishness. Ashanti won. Okay. Hey Celeste. Hey. Hey. I'm trying to go hey, hey, hey. Hey. Keyshia won. Thank you, Tracy. Ashanti won. Wait, what did I just see? It just popped up. Hold on. Oh, Ashanti one. Okay, I can cut it. Yeah, they done now, honey. It was just a whole mess. She did not. That's what aggravated me with the fact that Keyshia came in with a whole attitude. Keyshia came in and did not say my bad. I'm late. You know what I'm saying? The fish fry ran too late or whatever. I had a flat tire. My wig wasn't on. My bra didn't fit. She didn't come in with any kind of like I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I felt like when Ashanti came in, it's because they're like, girl, you need to go out there and say something. We can't keep waiting for Keyshia to get here. She came and get with a stank attitude. Okay, Keyshia had all this time to prepare and still wasn't ready. She wasn't. I think after the little break, we're gonna speak on that. After the break, she was a bit better, but I think she was also a little bit drunk, if you ask me. Was Keyshia on something? I think she was on liquor. I think she was on liquor. Shanti killed it, and Keyshia came in with an attitude. She was not singing and seemed very unorganized. I feel like whatever happened before she got there, she couldn't. It was on her spirit. Okay, it was still on her, and she couldn't move past that. And I was like, "But you need to because again, it's getting everybody's name." Did they play one to me? I don't know about that. It got on everybody's nerve. I felt like I was watching a bootleg movie. Keyshia came with attitude. It gave bootleg vibes or whatever. Even though in the beginning I liked the fact that because I'm team Ashanti, point blank period. I like both ladies, but again, Ashanti to me just I prefer her songs. Not saying Keyshia isn't great, but I'm just more of an Ashanti fan for her songs. Um, how Keyshia gonna come in hours late and she was a diva singing off key. Keyshia had on that title thing or whatever, and I felt like she couldn't breathe right. As a singer, you have to be able to breathe, and she was out of breath. And I think either she was tired or she couldn't breathe. Her thing was too tired. Everybody wanted to go back to split screens, and they needed to go back to the original way. And then people was complaining about it. I didn't have an issue with the screen. Like I watched it on Apple TV, well, not on my computer on iTunes with like the little Apple Watch or whatever. And it was fine for me. I didn't see issue with it. The reason I don't mind it being the two separate locations, if they can both get there. I think they were at a studio. It don't seem like either of them was at their house. So again, it was fine for me. And then they insisted on a damn break. That pissed me off. How y'all get a break and y'all had only been in here for maybe like 20, what was it, like 40 minutes on that? It wasn't even that long. Hey, Scotty.
Hey,
Scotty popped in, y'all. Everybody say hi to Scotty. Let's.
listen,
What did you think?
I'm just so disappointed. I'm just so disappointed. Like I stuck with it for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like I stuck with it for the whole time. I did stick with it or whatnot because I really like both of them and I love their
Hmm.
music. But it just I don't know. From the audio issues to the singing that they should have kept to themselves. Like
I didn't
the
mind the singing. I didn't mind. I didn't mind Ashanti singing.
yeah,
Keisha was off key.
I didn't mind Ashanti singing, but Keyshia, no.
I think Keisha was drunk, and whatever happened to Keisha to make her late, it knocked her off her square because you can tell she came in, her energy was negative. Like it's
Mhm.
like she had an attitude as if somebody did something to her. I'm like, no, you late. Like you've known the past 2 weeks that this was the night, this is the day. Why would you an hour, like almost an hour and a half? It just seemed too much. Wait, what happened?
I
I think it was a versus.
I think what it really is that like something obviously happened before she came along. Because even at the end, she was like, it took me a lot to get here, but we'll talk about it at another time. That's what she said. So something had to happen.
Okay,
And
J-Lo.
then on top of that, hey Bondy, and on top of that, I think it's because of the fact that they pushed it
I
back so
think,
many times that people really didn't care anymore because the hype
but they
wasn't.
had all the views. They had like a million people was in there on
They
Instagram.
did. They did, but it just didn't feel the same way as it did before we found out that
It was
Ashanti
pushed
had
back.
COVID. Yeah, it didn't feel the energy wasn't the same at all. But
Because I was excited for when they first was announced. I was excited. I was like, "Oh my god, I love Ashanti. I know Keisha Cole. I was really happy." I feel like it's almost as if Keisha was mad, as it was. I said, I wish she would have came and just said the reason she was late, or even the reason she was mad. That to me made the whole vibe seem off because it was like
yeah,
Ashanti was trying to make up for one Keisha being late, and then I think she also noticed that Keisha had like a slight attitude. So I feel like she was trying to compensate for whatever Keisha was going through.
and I'm gonna
What
tell you
was
just
the reason? What was the reason?
Hey,
I'm gonna tell
Bondy.
I'm gonna tell you like this, Jay Lee. I was so excited when they first announced it that I went and made a whole playlist and shared it with everybody on my Facebook. Like I made a whole playlist for this with all that shit on there. I made
This
the entire
comment,
playlist,
hold up. This
like straight
comment
up.
though. This comment, Keisha won for me. You was a lie.
I don't think Keisha won at all. Keisha didn't win because she was too late. Keisha didn't win because her vocals. Keisha didn't even play enough of her own songs to make me feel as if she won. I'm
You
like,
was a
who
lie.
is this? They played the Tupac song 14 times. OT Genesis came in all high and drunk and
What was
singing. I'm
OT
like, what is
Genesis
he
doing
doing?
here? Do they go together now?
That's why she was late picking him up from the bus stop. I'm like, how was you
Oh,
even
not the
late to
bus
your
stop.
own thing? Because how OT Genesis gets it? It's like, what is he here for? I get that he remade a song and she was mad about that too. But I feel like if you was mad about it, why not just, you know what I'm saying, do it yourself?
Hey
Hey,
y'all,
Josiah,
Right.
hey.
Hey Josiah,
what's up?
Who
say
keeps saying
this.
Keisha won? Keisha ain't win nothing but a hot plate.
They need
I'm
to
gonna say
stop
this. I'm
lying.
gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I'm
Keisha
gonna say
did
this. I'm
not
gonna say
win.
this. I'm gonna say this. Musically, I feel like Keisha did win. No lie, I
Mm-hmm.
feel like Keisha won. I
With
do
who
feel like
music?
Keisha won.
With who music?
Uh,
She won.
I
With who
now
They
music?
on the
I
same
do
level.
feel like that Keisha has a
I'm
better
sorry.
catalog,
No,
but
she
But
that
did she play
don't.
it?
attitude,
She does.
No.
Yes,
Keisha
she
has
does.
maybe Keisha has a good 10 hood singles that we know. Now, do Keisha have
Uh-uh.
10 hood singles? Yes.
First of
She
all, the fact that
box.
Keisha had to play the same song 3 times should let y'all know something. Ashanti
Thank
played
Okay.
you.
every single one of her babies, okay? Because y'all know sis got mad songs with baby on it. So
Yes.
I just
Oh,
kind of feel
baby.
like she won, like, period. And I'm talking about actual when the song came on, hey. And Keisha had that, but not as much as Ashanti did. And like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Ashanti
I
wins. I showed
disagree.
up on time. She didn't seem like whatever her drug of choice was getting the best of her. And
Good.
you know,
Okay.
okay.
She was high as fuck.
They
And
both they both was on something.
they had to be to do that shit.
Child. Oh
See what
my
I'm
It
saying?
was a
God.
mess.
Oh,
I
that's
was
what I was gonna keep
appalled.
singing it was going on, but I knew that's how it was gonna be. Because neither one of them, they be a little short. They be a little pitchy sometimes. I get it. But if y'all would just tone it down a little bit and up in here when you gonna go all, yeah, up and through here. Up and through here, Keisha.
Oh my God. Like,
I,
I cannot believe they was
for
over
me,
an hour late. That's
they
crazy.
That to
were.
me was just so disrespectful. I feel like what is the point of no like we knew like wait, I know we forgot because they wasn't even promoting it like they usually promote. Because even I was like, damn, is it today? Like they usually like every day when it's coming up, you will see posts and posts and posts. I didn't see Swiss, Timberland, Verse. I didn't see it. Not even the blogs were posting that it was start. I feel like did we
I
all
want the
know it's gonna be some
backstory.
bullshit?
I want the backstory. I
Something
want to know
happened
why she was late. I want to know what the issue was. Swiss was obviously upset that she was so late.
because he
Why?
never commented before.
Like it does seem like Keyshia was like holding shit up, just period, like throughout the entire process. Maybe it's
Because
just
she
Mhm.
me.
wanted a break. I'm like, how you want to bring you this guy here?
Right. Oh, that got on my nerves. She kept walking up. That was so disrespectful, bro. Like you walking up while Ashanti is playing her music. She done got up like what 6, 7 times throughout
And
the
then
verses.
the side talking too. Like, bitch, we can hear y'all.
Like it's a
Like, hello.
microphone.
Yes. I'm like Keyshia, baby girl, baby girl. No, no.
It's like when
Still,
she
I
mad because she
still
didn't
think
get
she
paid.
won, though. I still think she won though.
Who
No,
Keisha?
because of
No,
her
Keisha
attitude.
won the fish fry. She won the fish fry event. She won the titties
No,
out.
no,
She
ain't
won
the
you see
attitude
who
none
brought a
of
guest
it though.
event.
I'm not thinking about the attitude. I'm thinking about the music. And I prefer Keisha over Ashanti. I love the both of them. Don't get me wrong, but I do feel
Mm-mm.
like Keisha is
I
better.
agree.
Keisha
But
did not
getting
win.
up multiple times, walking off, the rolling the eyes, the shake, she was high off or
Her wig
something.
was
That made her
everything.
lost.
Her wig was everything. Like she was
Even
Nothing.
off the
OT
wig.
Genesis couldn't save her.
Same thing they was
She had
trying
to
to
bring a
play in the
sidekick.
whole. No, this is the same thing that y'all tried to play. Well, not y'all. Well, people tried to play with the Monica and Brandy thing. Oh, Monica got a stank attitude, so she lost all the way because she got a
Yeah, no, I
stank
didn't feel
attitude.
like that. I don't feel
No,
like she lost because of her attitude. If
she
anything,
lost
I
because of her
feel like
songs.
to me, that's how I feel
No,
because
Yeah,
I'm a
I don't
huge
agree
fan
with it.
of Ashanti and Ja Rule's music, and I just kind of feel like Ashanti had a lot of like summer bangers, like
she
Keisha
did.
had shit that played on 98.5, which is the R&B oldie station. Y'all know what I'm saying? Versus
Mhm.
and she had her Let It Go. That's the shit. Yeah, okay, but
That was a
besides
bop.
that, most of the songs that hit like on the radio were Ashanti songs, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah,
But I'ma say this. I don't feel like she had this big ass attitude that everybody was like when she first sat down, I didn't like that. Cause I'm like, you late as fuck. Apologize to us and Ashanti because we've been waiting on you, bitch. And Ashanti been sitting here waiting on you for 30 minutes, humming her music and shit. So I feel like there should have been more of a graciousness at that point. But throughout it, I don't feel like she had that much of an attitude. I feel like she
I
probably was zooted and she was, feeling
I
her
think
musically.
the beginning really just threw the whole verses off, with her coming in there and it's like you know.
Child, I think
I think she
Ashanti is
had
trying to save the
something
life.
happened before, and she didn't want to talk about it because it feel like everyone knew that she wasn't gonna be there on time because the DJs kept saying like, okay, it's the pre. I'm like, why they keep act like it's not a versus? I think they knew something happened. They knew she was gonna be late, and they made Ashanti go out because like we can't keep just waiting and waiting and waiting with no one on camera. That's why she then came and said, like, okay, what am I supposed to do? Like, okay, let's keep waiting. She's on her way. And I'm like, on her way, bitch, it's an hour late. Like, how is she on her way? So I think that threw the whole thing off from the beginning. But the song choices to me, Ashanti picked smart song choices. Keyshia was picking songs that she just felt like she liked. Again, Keyshia has hood singles. She has singles that and like Love is a hood love song that we love, love, love. However, that don't match up to some of Ashanti's big hits. She was even the preview that they had, like their advertisement, it was Keyshia like at home singing. Ashanti's was Ashanti in concert back in the day. Like it was showing that she is an established artist who toured, who had this and that. Keyshia is amazing in her own right, but we can't act as if Ashanti do not have hits and then samples of hits and then featured on other people's hits. The fact that she was able to sing a JLo song and show us it was her voice, that right there proves she's the bitch.
Ashanti's penmanship, because I didn't even know she wrote all those songs.
It's not that she doesn't have any big hits.
A1.
It's not that Ashanti doesn't have any big hits. I was saying it's not that some of us are saying that Ashanti doesn't have any big hits because you'll be a fool to think that she doesn't. I'm guessing for me, it's just
you like Keyshia.
I feel.
You like Keyshia? Okay.
Just like you, Scotty, you a hood bitch dating a drug dealer.
That's just what it is.
That's okay.
I feel Keyshia the most. It is what it is. That's just how I feel. Like I'll play heavy think all day before I play Foolish.
I would.
Listen, I agree with everybody on the panel. Like JayLee said, your girl Ashanti has good hits, radio hits. Keyshia Cole, you get you a bottle of yak or whatever, you jam, I should have cheated. Keyshia Cole, the tap, really just get to your emotions. Both ladies won tonight. I mean, they have a great catalog, but like y'all said, Keyshia should have played some songs like Woman to Woman, that song with Remy Ma, She played that song with Tupac 4 times.
And I'm like, why she keep playing it?
Right.
I was so confused. I thought I was drunk. Okay. I'm like, well, okay, I guess so. And even everybody on Twitter, because I was on Twitter, look at the comments, even everyone on there felt like, not that it was a joke, but like, what is Keyshia doing? Like, why is she not playing like better songs? And why is she playing the same song? And why she keep asking, can't she stand up? I'm like, if you want to stand up, then just stand up. Just move the mic out the way, stand up and do that. It's like no one is saying that you have to sit down. So I feel like something was up with her. I just don't know what.
And also, because it was late, I felt like it was rushed. Because you know how like when Brandy, Monica, and all the other artists, they sit down and talk about like, their experience and stuff like that. We didn't really get that with this Versus.
At all.
Like song after song after song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even the end when they played Keisha's new song, and then they were trying to, because she kept on like, let's hurry up so we don't get cut off, because IG cut them off. Because y'all been on for 3.5 hours at that point. I'm like, I think they should have taken a break, and the extra OT should not have been cut. Like, they should have cut little stuff out to make more time for them to talk. It was like this song, a little giggle, song, I'm mad, song, and then that was it.
Yeah, I think Ashanti definitely gave more of a backstory to the songs.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the OT Genesis shit was just messy, in my opinion.
Because what they like beefing over that song?
Yes, they was beefing bad.
Because I'm like, why he there? I was confused.
Child. That was so random to me. It just popped out of nowhere. I was like, oh, y'all cool? When this happened?
She was late picking him up.
I was like,
okay. She had to pick up on you. Thank you, Crystal.
I didn't know what was going on.
Keyshia didn't either. I think she was just shocked the whole time. What is that, Scotty?
The audio.
The audio was messed up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was.
like
It was really
like
messed up.
Keisha's audio.
And I know a lot of people had a
You a special.
problem with Keyshia singing. I thought her singing was okay. Like
Yeah.
y'all said, the audio mic was messed up, but both of them really killed it on their singing as well. I like how they
As
sung
much as
over it. I wish we
possible.
could have got that from Brandy and Monica.
Keisha's singing got better once she started breathing right. I think when she first got there, she was aggravated. And then because she was aggravated, she wasn't breathing the right way to hold her notes. So she sounded winded, even if she wasn't winded. And then
And she
because
be
she
winded
was
anyway.
winded, yeah, and then she couldn't sing parts of it because she was winded. So I'm like, I think that's why they said she sounded bad, because she just didn't. She wasn't ready.
She has bad technique, if you ask me. But
Oh
I ain't
yeah,
gonna
she
go
does.
in on her because she's a singer and I'm not. But just based off what I know, she always craning her neck and doing this when she's singing, and there's a straining thing happening, which means you're not coming from the diaphragm, which is probably why her notes be so flat all the time when she be doing the most. But I think that for the majority of the performances, I think they both did good. But all
I
I can
agree.
think about is Young Miami.
Trying to sing that song. Somebody did post that on Twitter. They posted both Keisha doing it and her doing it. It sounded bad either way. Keisha just needs to sometimes get better with her performance wise, because I just felt like she came and she was just like, all right, whatever, whatever. Okay, Ashanti, play whatever. And I'm like, no.
That's probably why she said towards the end that it took something for her to get there. She was gonna discuss it later. Something is in the air. I don't know what it is, but something had to happen before this shit
Yeah,
started. Because she said she got to
definitely.
explain it later. I feel like something happened. Either Frankie and Neffy pissed her off before she showed up, or she was just too drunk and was on an edible or something like that. Because I don't know what it is.
Because she
Child.
seemed a little hot, like she
I
may
would
have
have been
been,
on the edible.
It's gonna come out soon. I'm pretty sure we'll hear about it tomorrow morning. She's gonna get on live or talk about why she was upset or had an attitude, what happened before the live.
Somebody pissed me off.
Had us waiting an hour. Excuse me, we have jobs. Some of us have corporate jobs. Okay, y'all got us out here waiting an hour.
That made me so. Because
And
when
I
it was
gotta
like 30 minutes in, I'm like, okay, they not starting yet. Because who else was like? Was it E40 and Too Short was really late? No, it was Gucci and Jeezy who was really really late before. They were later than them, and they was in the same damn location.
I'ma just say it's not like we was waiting on Lauryn Hill vocals. Like,
Baby, Lauryn Hill would have beat them tonight. That was giving me Lauryn Hill vibe.
She be the comment section. They just need to. It
Right.
need to be a rule. Like if you not here by this time, you don't get paid. Because I'm like, at the end of the day, even though we getting it for free, like we've waited since December, and now it's a school night, it's a work night.
I
People
know
got
it,
stuff
bro.
to do. I'm like, it's a Thursday. I couldn't watch SVU. I'm like, I could have been watching SVU. You know, I was
Right.
really with that. I'm like, I gotta wait for SVU, but I gotta watch it tomorrow. I'm like, man, look.
As growing up hip hop Atlanta and done a video by now and been ready for bed because I got to be at work at 4 in the morning. I could at least
Child,
just
I
it, but I was still
totally
here
forgot
watching
about
this
that.
shit.
I'm gonna watch it tomorrow at work because I don't have time to watch that shit tonight. It's gonna probably
I don't
aggravate
care
me
enough
and
to
get me
watch
Yeah,
mad.
it.
I haven't watched it. I just got home.
Deb Adney and her dry ass wig gonna be pissing TV off. Child, that wig was so dry. I was just like, ooh, not the wig. Wig like that.
Her voice, her voice kind of dry too. It sounds like she need a cough drop every time she talks.
Their
Child,
throat
tell
needs
her I'm
some.
trying to get that grown ass man out her throat.
Yeah, she got a
Oh
whole
my
grown man.
god.
I thought she sound all grown man like in that throat. It's her throat. She need to loosen up her throat muscles. It's just she need to exercise. She need to do some of her throat to make it sound less manly, and that's what it is. I'm just
Let's like this. I don't know
Child.
why it's always like this.
Oh, she do sound just like that too. Oh my goodness.
Bondy over there eating some wings.
Y'all can't eat none of my wings. I'm sorry.
You know what? Every
It's down
time we
to
go
our
live
shit.
with Bondy, She always eats something.
No,
She
you
don't
what I
want to
was
go live. I don't.
Did y'all see what Bow Wow said in the comments about Keyshia? He's never
If he
late.
don't sit little Bow Wow, you just don't know. Shut the
I saw
hell
that.
up. Okay? Ooh, he's
Everywhere
so
he
annoying.
He's
Short man
bored.
syndrome in full effect.
talking about she was never that late
He
when
just
I called her. Nigga,
Nigga,
please.
ain't nobody thinking about you.
Care.
Like, please stop. Find some business. Do
Okay.
something with yourself.
right.
Because it's just sad. It's pathetic, really.
They said Bow Wow
He
is
wanted
messy.
some.
He's very messy. I think because he know the show on and we wasn't watching. Okay, let's make something up so they can say, Bow Wow. But I'm like, we don't care
Right,
about
so I can get posted in the shade room so I can get more attention.
Bitch
Thirsty
ass.
ass. Oh, he's so thirsty.
who do y'all want to see next? Now Bow Wow.
I was just talking about on my live. Sorry, y'all.
I mean, I know this is like out of there, but can we please get Beyonce on the versus battle with somebody?
No.
Beyonce versus
Beyonce
Mariah
would never. She would never do
You
it.
know it's not gonna happen.
Mary
Hey,
and Mariah.
You know.
hey, we manifesting all 2021, okay? I'm just saying, you gotta speak it into existence.
I don't see
they don't
Beyonce
ever know
doing
who
it.
Y'all would know who I
She
want.
don't have no reason to do it.
For charity.
And she's not an
Let me tell y'all.
artist, technically.
Let me tell you who I want to see. Only for the mess, though. I want to see. I want to see K Michelle and Tamar do a verses, but they probably gonna fight before the damn songs.
They don't have enough songs to do a verses.
Baby, that would be
No,
the most
that would never
messiest
happen.
verses.
Why would you even say that? They don't have enough hits.
They don't have enough hits. They can't do it. They can't do a baby verses. Tamar has maybe 3 hit singles out of her 3 albums. It's like, no, we don't need that on here. No, because
Bitch
Tamar
can't
gonna
do
be
baby verse.
fussing.
I'm trying to think. You're right. She do got 3. She got
And the
Blood
funny
and
part is K
Water.
Michelle has more hits than Tamar.
And they both can sing. Like if they want to have a B-side, top 7 songs, they can do a top 7 of their songs. If there was a special,
Do they?
afternoon, like a special afternoon, she'll play 7 songs. She'll remix 2 of Tony's and then say them theirs. I think she'll remix 7 whole days. It's like I don't. It'd be something I would not want to hear it. I would not, because they both are great artists. Like Tamar can sing. When she does it, she does it, and so does K Michelle. But neither of them has enough hits to even be on the
Right.
They can't do it. They can be on VS, but not VRZUZ. No, they can't do that.
I think with all the tea, with the talking, it will make a nice verses. With all the tea that they spill in, because K Michelle has no filter, and Tamar messy as hell.
Fantasia and Jennifer Hudson, like no.
That's why I said only for the mess. Keep in mind, I didn't say anything about the hits. I said about the mess. I didn't say nothing about no hits. Keep in mind.
They can go on YouTube and do that. They can get right on StreamYard.
Somebody said Tamia and Deborah Cox.
I would be there. I would be here for that.
I would be there for that.
Yeah.
Just to hear them sing their songs, one by one.
Real vocalists, yeah.
I don't know why
that'd be real good.
Mary J, because she already said she don't want to do a verses. So,
but see, I think Mary don't want to do it. I think she don't want to do it because I think some people who heard about it remember in the beginning when it was like fussing like with Sean Garrett and them, and when it was like messy. I don't think some people have looked at it since it's become what it is now. So if you say, hey, versus battles, like, nope, I'm not. No. But now it's not even a battle anymore. So I really want somebody to say, hey, Mary J, like, watch Erica and Jill, watch Teddy, and like watch somebody who was really. I just wanted to do it.
I feel like Mary just wants to be like difficult at this point. Like, I don't know if y'all noticed, but Mary is hella aggy. Like, she just always be on the verge of cussing somebody out. So I think
she done with music.
Yeah, I do too.
I think she done with music. I think she wants to focus on acting more than music, and so to bring her back to that movie realm, it makes her feel like, damn, I gotta shuck and jive and sing these songs and sing and Mary Bop, and I think maybe she don't want to do that no more. But I'm like, bitch, you Mary J. Blige,
Right.
like
You have
you're married.
catalog, sis.
She
You have
can
catalog.
literally spend the rest of her life singing all of the shit she's already made and be
But
perfectly
who
Yes,
fine.
Right.
but who would she go against? I can't see Mary J going against anybody who has a big
Mary J.
catalog
should
like
go
her.
against Mariah.
Mariah. Okay, that's true.
Nobody
They both
Mary.
started in
Yeah.
1990, so that's facts.
They both started
Nobody.
around the same time. They
Nobody.
both did hip hop and R&B. They both have
Mm-hmm.
created music for like the past 30 years or so. Both of them consistently. Like they even had hits during the same years and shit. Like when Mary came out with what you call them? It Mary and Mariah both had a hit that year. Don't let it go, don't let it go. That one in energy
Yeah.
was crazy from the get
Oh,
go. And neither
Oh
one of us
yeah.
remember.
Oh, that's true. In
And that's the crazy shit.
2005,
They
yes.
were
They
both
both
older
had the
artists,
biggest
and they had
albums.
like
Mm-hmm.
come back with these like number one hits. So for me, I felt like them two would definitely give us not only shade, but also incredible catalog. They have so much to choose from.
They
Like we could
do.
really get a good show, I think, out of the two of them.
they can do 50 songs each, easy,
Right. And then
and
remember
people will sit and
Mariah
watch
was
the whole thing.
right. And then Mariah was pop before, but the Butterfly album, you remember she did like Music Box and she did like pop. So
Right.
it would have been a really interesting catalog from both of the women.
Yes, for sure.
Because they
I'm
have
just gonna
the
say
different
this.
songs and the different features that they have would be really
Mhm.
interesting. They
Really
both
good
work with the same
features.
artist. Yeah.
Yes. A lot of
Well,
Puffy
I'm
in
just
there.
gonna say is it could be my bias kicking in, but it doesn't matter who you put against Mary. I'm gonna always go with Mary. I don't
Oh
give a
yeah.
damn who it is.
She would
For sure.
listen.
Mary, Mary,
Yeah.
But
Mary,
that's the
Mary,
only person I can think
all
of
day.
that could match her.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I'm
I
just saying though, like when it come down to these type of conversations, it's always Mary. He ain't never choosing nobody over Mary. It's always Mary to me.
But see, I
Mary,
feel
Mary,
like
Mary.
between Mary and Mariah, there is no winner or loser because it's literally Mary and
Yeah,
Mariah. So I
Right.
feel like there's
everybody
like
wins.
you can't not like Mariah. You can't not like you can't not like either one. And either song they play will be someone's favorite. So it's not even like someone could win around because if you put Mariah's Always Be My Baby and maybe Mary J. Blige Real Love, people from you gonna love both
Right.
songs one
That's
way or the
true.
other. You
That
can't
would
even
make a lot of
choose.
money for Versus because that would bring in like Mariah's fans
Def-
are deep.
oh
And you know
yeah.
all of the hood gonna come for Mary.
Listen, she has worldwide fans. All especially the
yeah.
in Asia, they love her.
Mm-hmm. I
They
feel like
love
that would be
Well,
wild.
well, Bondy already said that I'm a hood bitch, so y'all know I'm gonna go with Mary anyway.
We know. We know what it's
her.
we know what it's about.
No, I listen. I love Mary too, but
Me
I
too.
love both women equally.
Yeah. I mean
They
I
saying a
like Mary
Tank
But you
too.
know what?
versus Tank. Nobody want to hear Tank.
I mean, except
Oh,
for when he sing that new song, I mean that recent song when we uh
oh,
See, Tank has great singles. Oh, if they do a singles versus, I got people who have like good singles. He will be great in that because Tank makes amazing singles. Not good albums now,
slowly
right. How
I
but you
about
know.
the
will
Neo?
do it.
the album.
Yes,
How about Neo Soul versus with Music Soul Child and Maxwell? They both dominated the Neo
That's
Soul genre
I
Somebody
think
said
Maxwell will
Candy
win.
Head was too
that's
for
because they
music.
that would
both
be
have
good.
good hits.
Mm-hmm.
I would
They
Come
still
do.
pick
on
Maxwell.
to me,
Yeah,
child.
Maxwell does have a better catalog, but I love Music Soul Child. Like he is like one of my
Tank
favorite
Me too.
artists.
Tank versus Genuine
Tank
would
is
I
not be
don't know if
fair.
Tank
genuine.
has enough hits of his
That's
own
not
to
no,
go
that's not a
against
good one.
Genuine.
That's not a good one.
If you're gonna put Tank in a versus, you need to put somebody in a versus with Tank that he started at the same time as, and that's Jaheim. They
Carl
started
Thomas.
in the same time. Put
And they
put
maybe have
him
about
with
the same amount of hits too.
But I don't think Tank
yeah,
has 20 hits.
I think
he
he has that
doesn't.
he's written, not maybe
I,
that he
Yeah,
sung himself. But
but he can
Oh,
play
okay.
20
Genuine,
songs.
Genuine, I
Oh,
honestly
Yeah.
feel like Genuine should go up against Usher. Everybody thinks that, that's so
I
off.
think Usher. I think Usher would got too many. I think Usher would be nah, because Usher like Genuine has hits too. But I think of Usher. I think of Confessions. I think of what's the first album called? Was it called My Way? I
That
think
wasn't the
that
first one, but that was the first hit.
That's
the
the
first one
second
he was a kid.
album. See,
No,
everybody,
that first one when he was a little kid with a little
everybody thinks
curl and that
Usher.
gold, that little silver outfit. I
On the
like that
picture,
video. Yeah, I think
Josiah, yeah.
Usher would have to go against someone better than Genuine because it'd be
Y'all
too
say
easy to
that,
win for
but
Usher. If he played the
Genuine
Confessions
is
Brown.
great
album,
though.
okay, let's pull up. Let me pull up. I'm pull up Usher. Let me see if I can.
And I'm gonna pull up Genuine.
Maybe
okay.
Chris Brown. I don't know. Maybe Chris Brown.
Because Chris Brown said that he wasn't even trying to do. I'm trying to share my screen. He said he won't. Um, yeah, 1, 2.
Okay, so I'm about to count off Genuine shit right quick. Pony, differences in those jeans, so
Mm-hmm.
anxious, stingy, none of your friends' business, love you more, the best man, I need a girl, stingy, same OG, there it is, which is my shit. Um, yeah, that's about it. But
But
that's
see,
still
even this Usher albums, like this, look at his albums. The Confessions album, Here I Stand, My Way, Raymond versus Raymond,
but
87
we
go
not talking
one.
about albums, we talking about hits because
But
Elgin,
the songs off of
Elgin,
them,
Let me say this. Let me say this. Let me say this.
I
Let
feel
me say
you
this. Let me
though.
say this. Since Bondy called out the Genuine hits, let me call out the Usher ones. You have Yeah,
We know it's a lot. Run
you
them.
have you have Burn, you have Confessions, you got Ed, you got You Don't Have to Call, you got You Remind Me, you got My Way, you got Nice and Slow, you got You Make Me Wanna, you got Oh My God, you got Hey Daddy, you got Love in This Club, you got you
and that
got
was, and that's
Climax.
not even his features on anyone else's songs. If he go to his
Yeah,
features, that's like because like the Genuine have a lot of features on other people's albums, and I don't think
Not
he do.
recent, like more so in the 90s. I feel like he could definitely pull up shit that him and Leah did together, or him
Oh
and
yeah, back
Tiffany
when it was
did
a
together.
Timberland.
Oh yeah,
So
definitely.
like that stuff, but I wasn't even looking at that. I was just looking at all of his stuff straight from like the Pony, the Bachelor album to like whatever that last one was.
So they
But I
said
don't
Usher
think
and Justin Timberlake or Neo.
okay.
Well, Neo was
Um,
already
Justin,
on one,
and Neil already went.
but Justin Timberlake, like I still rock out his shit like
yeah, I think Justin and
from
Neo is
NSYNC
better.
to now.
who did Neo go against?
Neo went against
Because I
Sean. No, was it Sean?
It was some
It was a
producer.
writer. It
Yeah,
was
it
a
was a
writer.
writer. Yeah, a writer. My bad. Jay. Jay.
oh, who's the writer's name?
Let's see.
Let me see what his name
Cause
was.
it,
'Cause I
cause
know
yeah,
the
it
I'm
says
looking too.
writer. Babe, bring me a booch.
it all the little title stuff. They usually play all the verses. Let's see.
I just
I
want
just feel like the
to
early
put
two
him and
thousands
Foxy
was a
Brown
real
on
good time for the both of them.
He went
there. It
against
was.
Jonta Austin, who was a
Oh,
John
producer.
yeah.
Taylor.
Okay.
And that one was really good because the songs they produced or wrote, you would have had no idea that it was. They had. I was. How many songs was it? It was 38 tracks that they did between the two of them. Because
Wow.
they went after Sean Garrett in the Dream, and they did that because Sean Garrett in the Dream was so messy. They had to kind of bring it
To
to
a
not
calm
be
level.
so.
Mhm.
Yeah, because they were
Child.
gonna fight. I'm like, I
I
was
didn't
scared. I'm
see
like, they
that
gonna
one, but I
fight.
heard about it.
That's what I
Sean
thought about with Gucci and Jeezy. I was like, oh damn.
No, Sean Garrett and him, like they were in separate places. They were Sean Garrett was so either drunk or high or just amped up. Like he was like, bitch. I'm like, oh, he a bitch now. It was really messy.
Not the
It was
aggression.
really bad.
Lord Jesus.
I mean, we knew it was
That's how
gonna
they
be
stopped
like
doing
that,
it.
though. They both are bitches. Like I don't know if y'all know, but they both are bitches. Like Sean Garrett is a big head bitch, and then the Dream is a bad shape bitch. Like they both
Ah!
have had moments in the past where I've just been like, oh, that is a bitch. Like, So I
It was
wasn't
definitely
surprised.
some bitch ass moments with them too. I was like, that's just team. It was like y'all both producers. Why y'all trying to like play the other? I'm like, y'all both in the
Y'all
same
was
thing. It
actually
doesn't
trying
make
to
any
battle
sense.
Right.
versus just giving a good show.
Mario versus Genuine. I'm like, is Mario even old enough to battle Genuine?
I don't think
Um,
so.
No,
That's honestly
Mario
disrespectful.
has some
no,
good hits, but not a catalog of hits, in my opinion.
But does he have hit?
no.
I just know that
Mario
one
doesn't have an
song.
Let Me
essentials.
Love
Genuine
You.
has an essentials
Yeah.
playlist. Okay,
Mhm.
don't do Genuine like that. Y'all have got to
Yeah,
remember some of these songs.
No,
Now
Genuine has a good catalog, definitely.
I would
Bro, the
love Bad Boy versus So So
era
Def.
was so my shit. Like,
That would be
oh my god.
nice. Diddy versus James.
Jermaine Dupri. I would
Yeah.
love to see them because the artists on both those labels can really, even though I think no artist will support Puffy, but Bad Boy artists and So So Def, those was like two even different time frames when they were both popping. Like they wasn't popping full at the same time. It
Yeah,
was
they
like either one. No, no,
were.
I don't know.
Yeah, remember? So Def was like the brat. It was Escape. It was like a whole bunch of people like was
But
popping.
who was popping when Escape and it was like I can't think of who on Bad
Total,
Boy.
Mary J.
Okay.
Blige, 112. Cause like for instance, the album, the soundtrack for Soul Food, I believe was So Def and Babyface, and that was like in '95. So
Mhm.
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? If I'm placing correctly, they were definitely popping at the same time, just on different coasts. So it wasn't a lot of mixing that was happening.
Because it could have been a what was a murder. So
You
that's
know,
right.
it was really some damn it was really some murders.
yes.
That can't,
Woo,
can't-
child.
I almost forgot. Like I remember because I was in high school. But I damn.
So what So Def's like music are you thinking about?
Like I think of Chris Cross, I think of the Brat, I think of Escape, but I also think of Bow Wow, I think of JD when he was rapping. I think a little bit of Foxy Brown with them too, doing little stuff. But I think for Bad Boy, it's so many artists. I think Black Rob, I think Craig Mack, I think Vicky. It's like it can be so many,
Kim.
it can go so many ways with that. Kim to Faith,
Yeah,
it can go left or right.
Right.
that would be a good ass battle between both of them.
Somebody
But
said
would
that
they ever
Kim
Mhm.
do it?
versus Faith would be good. And I feel like it would be, except for the fact that Faith sung background and kind of did the arrangements for a lot of Mary's songs. So I kind of
Mhm.
feel like,
I would pick Faith and Tony Braxton
yes,
Oh, that would
because
be nice.
they're separate enough
yes,
on separate labels, separate
Mhm.
friends. Like it wouldn't be like okay, we kind of the same. That and they both have enough songs. They both have a good 20, if not 30,
definitely.
like hit records. Yeah, I would do that one.
7 whole
Uh,
nights.
I listen. I
I think
love some Tony Braxton.
Tony Braxton's first album will forever be a classic. I don't care what anybody
You
ever say.
know, I
That's
had
her best
about
album to me.
You
after
said
being
what?
gone.
That's the album to me.
Sorry.
Tony's first album,
Yeah, her first album is her best
SWV,
album.
SWV versus En Vogue, or Juvenile versus Ti. Juvenile versus
Mm,
Ti.
that would be good.
Juvenile.
Oh,
Juvenile.
Sometimes
Oh
Ti
Lord.
is good.
that would be
She
Maybe
nice.
with
really
the
said it
SW
like that,
Vogue.
juvenile.
That's the one I don't agree with.
I
Like
was
T.I.
look
Juvenile, that's
Juvenile.
good.
When Juvenile was coming up, I was literally like 19 or 20. So I lived that I was old enough to live that life. So
Mhm.
like, you know what I'm saying? I knew and was with real hot boys at that time. Like it
Come
wasn't
on,
no,
Hot Boys.
I mean, well, y'all already know what it's hitting for over here. You feel me? Like
because you
Juvie,
from New Orleans.
yeah. So it's in that deep. You
It's
feel
in
me?
there.
So at the end of the day, like for me, nobody rides a beat like Juvie. Nobody like vocally attacks their song the way Juvenile does. Like for his cadence and the way his voice sounds on the record, because it wasn't always like that. Like back in the day when he used to rap with
Mm-hmm.
TT Tucker, it was not in this same like raspy on top of the beat type of thing. Like he
Mhm.
really like crafted his sound, and I don't think a lot of people realize that. So for
And
me,
he
like
don't
I'm a
sound like
huge
nobody else.
yeah. You
True.
know
No
him when
one
you hear
sound
him.
like him.
Like
I
I can't
love
tell the
Juvenile.
difference between Future, the Migos, 21 Savage. Like there are a whole bunch of them that I just can't really
They
tell
sound the
because I
same.
don't, like y'all sound like.
Mario was
Well, I
like,
agree
no.
with the juvenile thing though, but the SW being involved when I can't get with that one. It has to be SW being a for me, not involved.
Why not? I think that would be cute.
I think
I
SWV would be
SWV and
better with
I
Involve.
think
TLC.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
that would
can't
be a
see.
better.
I can't see Invoke with them. I think Invoke would have to go with
Escape.
like Brownstone or something. Like it would have to be a group from the
Brownstone don't have
early
enough
'90s.
hits.
I know they don't, but
I
They
like
don't.
if
have
they could
two
I
add
hits.
some, maybe 3 and a possible, but that's about it.
I just think
They
that
could Brownstone.
I think
Spaces for
SW
sure.
and Escape make the same kind of music though. Like their music styles are similar. That's why I can see them more so than in Vogue. That's
That would be
probably why.
good.
Because
Yeah.
Escape has a whole different vibe. I don't even feel like anyone is on like their song "Don't Go." When that song in the desert with the wind and the black, I love that song. Like I think that song was like on a level of its own. I don't know any other artist who can be in a battle with them. If Invoke plays "Don't Go" and they start singing it real slowly, anyone can like that song alone can win a versus.
Yeah.
To go
Oh,
from
what
that
about
to
what's it
go,
gonna be? What's it gonna be? 'Cause I can't
right.
you
pretend.
know,
Like, oh my God. Never gonna
they
be.
can't.
Oh, one person said Missy versus Pharrell.
That would be
What do you
dope.
guys think about that?
No,
I
no,
would
I
love
would
them for a
submit.
producers battle.
Listen, I've said this. I'm not gonna say it
I
again.
clicked the
I
wrong one.
probably will. Listen, nobody goes against Boys to Men but Jodeci. I've said it. I meant
Oh,
it.
I love some Jodeci. Listen, Jodeci.
Jay Lee,
Casey.
you know,
Come and talk to me.
my
I
baby.
really want
I
oh
can
the
see
reason
that.
of it.
Like if you
Why
think
not
about
Scotty?
it, back then they were the most like I think the two that was out at the same time that seemed to be on the same level, but giving you different styles. Like Boys to Men was
Mhm.
more clean cut, and Jodeci was giving you
Was the
hood
bad
shit.
boy,
But
yeah.
Well, because
at the
boys to
time,
men
it
was
was them two.
they was making love and fucking. It was like if you want to make love, it's some boys to men. Oh I
Yeah.
love.
Yes,
If you want to fuck, you're going to listen
Get straight to the
to
point,
Jodeci.
Jodeci.
I
Yeah.
always just wanted to fuck them.
When I
Baby,
hear
I
Jodeci, I don't think about them
would
going up against
cry
Boyz II
for
Men. When I
you.
hear the name Jodeci, I actually go to Drew Hill, not Boys to Men.
What?
That's what I
No,
instantly.
No,
They
no,
win
Drew
already,
Hill.
right?
no.
They went against 112. That's done.
Yeah.
Tell
Who went
me
against
what you
Bell?
want.
No. Jagged Edge went against 112. Drew Hill haven't won yet.
Oh, okay. That's
That
still
was
my
Jagged
shit
Edge
though. Tell
with
me
with
what
the
you
bad stuff.
Because
tell
Drew
me.
Hill is baby or baby Jodeci to
Good
me.
enough
I
for you,
mean, once I
baby.
did, I just pretty much.
Jodeci, no. Jodeci is over Drew Hill. Drew Hill came after Jodeci.
Mm-hmm.
hmm Yeah.
And
I
I think they
That's
learned from
true.
Jodeci. And I think if they was to go against each other, if we have sober Casey and JoJo and cute Dalvin, I'm gonna let Devontae go. If we have at least those three
how
who
can
can
we let
give us,
Devontae go? We
because
can't let
we never know.
Devontae wrote it.
Because
He
sometimes he
paid.
come and it be some weird shit, and I don't want to hear the
His
weird shit.
energy be off. Yeah.
Everybody gonna
Yeah,
have
like
sunglasses on for sure.
for all of
Nigga,
them.
we are
But even for
inside.
like even I think too, Drew Hill and Jodeci, their group issues kind of match because like how Jazz left and don't really fuck with them no more. And then even for Jodeci, I think like Devontae kind of left and don't really because he be weird or whatever. I think it can be 3-3. We really only need Casey, JoJo, and Cisco for the vocals. Okay. And we can have the backups to whoever. So as long as Casey and JoJo was
You
sober.
need the fat nigga from Drew Hill. I'm sorry,
But he
but
ain't gonna come though, because he said he's done with them. They got a new
Child.
dude.
I've known you much
Somebody
longer.
said Blackstreet and Drew Hill. That would be a good combo.
Does
No?
Blackstreet have enough hits for that?
They don't have enough hits. We don't want to hear no diggity, no doubt.
Mm-mm.
Oh, they do only have what 2-3 hits, huh?
Wanna
It's
get
like
Okay.
down, good
it's two and a
lord.
possible. They singing. Oh, who sings "Don't Leave"? Is that them? Don't leave. Yeah, they
Don't
got that.
Yeah,
One.
that's black.
leave, girl.
I'm
Got two
telling
and a
y'all,
possible.
it has to be
All
Yeah.
that
Jodeci and Boys to Men. especially because they have the member issue. Because y'all know we lost Michael. They don't never have Michael on there no more, and I be
Oh
upset
yeah.
about it because I used to feel like Michael was my favorite part of the
He
song.
had to listen. He made the song. What's that song?
Girl,
One bended knee. I'll make love to you,
what?
baby. I'll do
Oh yeah.
whatever I gotta do.
Because he
And
has the
let's not
bass in every
forget,
song.
yes, he
Yeah.
did. Even on what was what you call them? The
The
Christmas song,
singer
huh?
with the
No, no, that was
what's it called?
Temptation.
Snow. Let it snow.
Let it snow.
That is
No,
so-
that was Wanye. Never mind.
That was one of my favorite songs too by
But
them.
every talking
Yes,
baby, that is always him. You can't not have a
yes.
talking part. I've never
Yes.
And the boom.
Towards
Let's
the
not
end of
forget
that
the
song.
boom, 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 boom,
that
boom,
would
boom.
it
He
has to
used to
be
give you.
something.
He really gave you like the base of their sound. And
He did.
honestly,
He
I
did.
felt like once he left, it really just feels incomplete to me. I don't care what they talking about. Like y'all without him is, Boys to Men light as far as I'm concerned. Even though
Because
we
that is
know that
missing.
Wanye, Sean, and your boy are like the main vocalists.
Mm-hmm.
But we need
That's
that.
kind of
Like
like
you
how
can't.
I
You
feel
need a
when
rapper.
that's kind of how I felt when Escape only tried to do an EP with just the three of them, and then didn't have Candy's deep ass voice at the
Right.
bottom of the damn harmony. Like
That's
you
why it
can't
didn't work.
have, and no matter, yeah, like no matter what people say about Candy, her voice, when it comes to Escape, her deep baritone at the bottom doing the low notes is very
Every
essential to
man
the
wants to
sound.
want
So you
money.
cannot
You know
have
what I don't like?
Nervous, let's go. I mean, she has
Listen.
lead vocals on most of their hits. And let's not forget about Still the Truth I Can't Read. I can't do it. I won't try.
Oh
But
yeah.
people
that,
people
right.
try
let's
to
not
hold
forget
Candy,
that
and
song.
Candy can sing.
That's why
People
I don't
don't
like
like.
to hold
People don't
Candy
get
like
her
that.
voice. Her voice is just different. People so used to everybody sounding the same. They don't
Right.
get back in the day. Her voice was so her T-Boz and that lower register was
Yes.
amazing. So I love hearing her sing songs like that. I love Candy's voice.
Mhm.
Her voice fits for the songs they sang.
Yes. And
I
also,
guess
I
I
just want
guess
to
her
mention
voice
that
is
when
an
people
acquired
get
taste.
older, they vibrato get heavier. I don't know if y'all remember, like when Tina Marie got older, her vibrato got heavier.
Oh,
To where
that's
it's
true.
not
Yeah.
as smooth as it once was. You kind of,
Ch-
you remember, what I'm saying? Because she came out with that
I mean,
song on Hot Boys on the with Big Timers and all of that.
She
Y'all remember?
was on
look at
that.
Mariah. I mean, no shade, but she used to kill it in the '90s, and
Not just the
now, I mean, she can
90s.
still hit them notes a little bit,
I
but
think Mariah went a little bit cuckoo and she let her voice lessons go. And so she lost some of her strength. I think now they were showing her sing on IG, like I think maybe it was like right at New Year, and she was singing. I'm like, okay,
She
now
sounded
that's
great.
Mariah.
yeah.
She been sitting down and chilling out, and I'm like, she sounds like old Mariah.
I think Mariah has moments where she don't give a fuck, and
That's
And she's
true.
Mariah.
it's showcased in the vocals. But I feel like I didn't hear one bad thing about a Mariah performance until late
Oh,
2010s. Like when she did that New Year's Eve show or whatever, and
That
that shit
Christmas
went bad in like
special. Yeah.
2015. It could have been, I don't know what year, but it was around that time. But before then, she had never had a bad performance for like 25 years. So I just kind of felt like people needed to give my good sis a break. Because Mary had been fucking up all through the 90s and didn't get her shit together until 2000s when
Child.
No More Drama came out and she got off
What we
drugs,
not
and
gonna
then
do,
her
what we
lives
gonna
was
do is
built.
talk about Mary and her cigarette smoke vocals from back in the 90s. That's what we not gonna do.
Ah.
That's what we actually do.
it's
Because
the
I
truth
actually
though.
prefer her vocals from back in the day.
Mm-mm.
Child.
Listen, them live performances, people with because my sister is a huge Mary J. Blige fan. So back in the day, she used to go to the live performances and come home and be like, Maya was so bad. Cause she was, she'd be drunk and up there like fucking up. And be up there high and all kind of shit, be mad and just not doing the best as far as her live performances. But I will never forget that award show she did in like 2000 when damn No More Drama came out, and that was when she had finally got her shit together, and that was like a live performance where she sang great the entire time, and it was like, oh, look at Mary. And Mary has never disappointed me since, in my opinion, except for the Burger King commercial.
Oh
That was
yeah.
real bad. It was like you can't sing a burger. Like you can't sing the ingredients of a burger. I just don't ever.
They did her so wrong. Or she did her
Oh,
so
somebody said Kelly Price and Fantasia. Well, Fantasia
Ooh,
don't have enough
she
songs,
don't.
but her voice would be amazing if
yeah.
she had
And I
some
love
songs.
Kelly Price
Ooh, that
catalog,
Mirror Mirror
not her
album.
attitude. She was a friend
Kelly.
of
I
mine.
think that I think
She
for
Yes.
said we could
Fantasia, I think the best, and I said to somebody before when we were talking about a Fantasia versus somebody said Jennifer Hudson, and I disagree. I feel like Jasmine Sullivan would be a better person to go against Fantasia. To
Well,
me, not
Fantasia and Jennifer Hudson can't be. They don't have enough songs. If they can be in the verses, I can too. But I don't have any songs. I don't have none.
come
I'm
on,
not
that
no.
being a person.
I can come here. I can do it. No, look, Fantasia and Jennifer Lopez, or no, not Lopez. Jennifer Hudson has amazing voices. Jennifer Hudson is an actress. I need her to realize her thing is acting. Yes, she can sing her ass off, but she's never found her sound. Like she can sing, yes, but if you can't find your own sound, any song you make will seem like it's something boring. So I'm like, now Fantasia has her sound. She know she's rock soul. So if
Who
she
don't have
made
their
more
sound?
Jennifer Hudson,
Oh yeah,
because
that
like
is
what
true.
like she every time she made a song, it was something different, and it
Yes,
never made sense. It is like, what did you
it's a lot of
gospel?
screaming.
Oh no, yeah. It's like calm your tonsils down. It's like you're doing too much. And if she just could find her voice, she'd be good, but she can't. Like Kelly Price needs to go against
But you can't.
somebody. She can't. She needs to go. She could go against Deborah Cox. They could battle because they both have enough songs to go against each other, and they both are powerhouse voices. But Fantasia can't be in one. Um, Jennifer can't be in one. I can't be in one. So I mean,
I
we're on the same
think Rick
level.
Evans would be a good match for Kelly Price.
let me throw something in the game right quick. And this is
Uh-huh.
about verses. It's about tonight's verses.
Okay.
Apparently, because somebody just sent this to me. Apparently, Keisha Cole's sister Elite is pissed off at Keisha Cole for reuniting with OT Genesis.
What?
This is what the
Oh
Let me
neighborhood
see.
talk
Lord
just.
Jesus
Child, let me
Christ!
go in the shade room and see what's going on, child.
It's
But
from the
why would
neighborhood talk,
Elite?
child.
Why would
Act
Elite
like
Oh,
I
be
care.
neighborhood.
mad?
Okay.
Y'all want me to act like I care about that?
I'm gonna
No,
put it
because
in the group message. I know no
All
one really
right.
cares, but I'm just telling y'all.
I
Send
don't think
it to me.
I
Because I
don't
don't
think
care.
Keisha
'Cause
has the right to be mad if Elite is mad because Elite don't sing. Elite is a sister, so I don't get no fucks if my sister mad about me going to a versus battle with somebody else who's an artist who we had a big beef about one song. Like it made sense because that will get that thing on the blog. So tomorrow OT Genesis and Keisha will be in the news. It was smart. It was marketing. But I'm like, Elite, go sit your ass down somewhere. We don't need
And
that.
if anybody should be mad, it should be Neffy because
oh,
him and Neffy went back and forth on social media. A big feud.
is this him that said
Right.
that I almost went to jail one time for selling crack to your mama?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm
They
sorry, I
had
thought
a
we were
big
friends.
feud.
We wouldn't be cool. You wouldn't be able to
It
hug
was
me after you sold my
But that's
house.
not even the worst that he said he was going in on Neffy, on Frankie, on Elite. Like it was like they were going back and forth. But I
But
feel like that's on Keisha to fix with her family because that's my song. We was beefing and this is the way to squash it. That's on Keisha, but Keisha not even close with them, so I don't even think that she would think
she don't
twice
care.
about not doing something with somebody.
She do not care about her family like that. They are all a headache to her. She feel like I gave y'all hoes a reality show and y'all steady disrespecting me. Fuck y'all.
She
Child.
made them all famous
I'm telling you, that's how she feel.
because Neffy got a show. Neffy got two shows. I think on two different
Yes, you did.
uh
And she was
channels.
on the
So
island. Don't forget she was on the island.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Acting a
they can't
damn
get
fool
mad at
being a
her.
gutter snipe.
That was oh, she loved that word. She was always gutter snipe in the gutter.
The
Well,
gutter.
at least they got paid from the show from Doritos tonight. So if nothing else came on tonight, they got paid from Doritos.
Hey, it was man, those Cool Ranch chips was making me hungry. I was like,
Bruh.
ooh, let me go stop
I
by the
was
It's
like, I've
store.
sitting
been
here.
eating some Doritos all week. Ugh.
They say Keisha stay shading her family. Keisha family be shading her. I don't think it be Keisha shading her. I think Keisha and her family has always had beef. Even when they was getting along, they still was all it was under the surface. It was always some bullshit. They be shading each other. It's not even just Keisha.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Do we
because
They resent her.
I can say a lot of things that I've seen from my own two eyes on social media. Like Elite is the biggest offender because she always shades Keisha all the time on social media. And then when Neffy's father passed away, while she's sitting up here talking about, she making a post for her father being dead, but then she turns around in the same post and shades Keisha and say it would have been nice if I got a phone call from my sister. Girl, your daddy just died, girl. Why you even mention this even about Keisha?
That's
Like, why?
horrible.
I'm sorry, that was funny.
You know, I'm just
do you think Kanye will
child.
battle?
Do
No.
we
Battle
need
who
that for
though?
him? Do we need that at this time? He's going through a
But
No,
divorce.
if
He's
I
on a
don't.
if
mental
it's
break.
He's not
if it's
mentally well right
if
now
it's
to
college
battle.
dropout saying Kanye, I don't mind it. I don't mind saying college dropout with a book bag speaking. I don't mind that Kanye. This current one, you just never know what you're gonna get with him.
Listen, Trump. I mean, ooh, I'm about to say Trump. Kanye West is about to be talking through the whole verses, just talking out the side of his neck. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Saying crazy shit to upset black people and telling us he
Okay,
don't give a shit about it. Yeah, I don't have time for that.
nah.
Poor Kanye. Poor Kanye.
But
Guy versus who?
Give me
Guy.
another
Oh,
20 years. We'll try it another
oh,
20
I
years.
love Guy.
Shut up, baby.
Guy.
Dun, 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 dun. Grew me.
But now that
I'll
but
be
now
dancing
that
to those funny videos. My
but
bad.
I
Teddy
like
already
like
went, so Teddy already
lady.
played all their songs.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh no,
My
wait, no
favorite
wait.
guy song back
Come
to
on,
I Like.
therapy.
That's my favorite guy song.
Which one? What's
Somebody
your
said
favorite one,
Keith.
Scotty?
My favorite song by Guy is I Like. That's my favorite song by Guy.
That used
I
to
And
like
be my
Teddy's
Pick
jam.
My
favorite.
Love.
That used to be my favorite, but now it's I'm giving you a piece of me. You can have a piece
Have
That's
a
of
my
piece
second
my
of
favorite.
my
love. Is waiting for you. And I know
Yeah.
Yeah.
we want the video to get monetized, but yeah.
Oh yeah. That's right. That's right. My bad. Because they will them
Keith. They
demonetize.
will demonetize. They be on some bullshit. Keith
That's why
Sweat
I
and
was
Bobby
gonna give y'all a
Brown.
snip. Give y'all a little snip.
That would be good.
Oh, Bobby Brown
Keith
wins.
Sweat.
Bobby wins.
No.
Bobby wins.
No. Keith Sweat
Bobby got two
song.
good albums. Keith Sweat got some like a little bit more consistency and his pen. So he could use
Yeah.
stuff that he wrote for other people.
That's
That's
true.
maybe if he throw in his new edition lead songs on there, maybe that
Maybe
you might get a little
Genuine and
better.
Keith Sweat.
Okay.
Who? You said who?
Genuine and Keith Sweat.
Maybe
That would work.
Genuine and Tyler, maybe. I don't
That would
know.
work.
I think that might be better, you know?
I'm trying to see what else they was saying. Somebody said, "No, Jesus, not Jesus walks." We're not doing no Kanye. We can't do. Oh, they said Guy versus Blackstreet, but no
I
Guy
want
would
y'all to
still
stop trying
win.
to put Blackstreet in the verses. Stop.
Blackstreet
They don't. They
doesn't
can't be in
have
there.
hits. Like I know it's hard to believe, but we really don't have that many hits. Like they really just got Before I Let You Go
Mhm.
and No Diggity, really.
And don't
Oh,
leave.
and Don't
Yeah.
Leave.
Don't leave me. Yeah.
That's
Those
I
are
can
Nah,
only
see
baby.
three.
Nah, baby.
Damn.
Nah.
three in the possible.
Oh,
That's it.
Yeah. You could say Deep, but Deep wasn't a big song. So nobody
Deep,
Girl,
really
I didn't.
remembers
I
that.
know you
So
did
it's
not
like,
say that. This fool said Keith Sweat and Jacquees. How dare
I just saw
you?
that and then I would have. I
Oh
didn't want to
my
post it.
god!
listen, we're not gonna take the
The
disrespect
disrespect.
tonight,
that's
okay?
The
that's
For
disrespect.
y'all
real.
real.
He just
Like in
starting
the
shit.
words of Lil Kendrick, the disrespect you gave was enough. Okay.
No, we don't want
Was
that either.
enough, okay?
Tank versus Johnny Gill.
Johnny Gill doesn't have enough hits.
We'll do the same, so they
Not
could be
by
a perfect
himself.
match.
He would have to use
They,
his new edition shit too.
maybe they could do a
They
pre-show
can be
since they
5
didn't
and
have enough
5.
weight. Maybe
They
they
do.
could do a
They
pre-show
do
since
need a
they
real
got us wait an
pre-show.
hour.
Oh, they say Drew Hill and boy. No, we don't want that either. Oh, mint condition
I don't know
2020
this site.
Tony.
The reserve is
Oh, that would be nice.
Damn, that's cheap.
I would like that
That would
Me
be
too.
because I
cute.
like 2020 Tony.
And they
And I
sound
love
good.
mint condition. Pretty brown. Okay, stop singing. My
They
bad.
do sound just like y'all know that, right? That's, I don't know why, but to me they all sound just alike.
It's because the lead singer.
Right. But I love
The
that.
lead singer sound the same.
That what kind of man would I be? Oh my God. It's my
That they
Oh,
are the same group.
Oh,
I think y'all people on we not sleeping on Blackstreet. They don't have that many songs,
Which you don't understand.
which you don't get. Like no, and they were out and popular, but they was popular because like back then you could have one good song in like 2 or 4 a year. You can't do that now. You have to have at least 5 good
Yeah.
songs to be on the whole. You can't do that like they used to do back in the day. Christina
What's really
Aguilera and
crazy
just
though,
what do you
oh
say, Scotty?
no.
no.
Scotty
Before,
said-
no. Okay, but before we get into this one, before we even get into that one, what I was trying to piggyback off what you said, Jay Lee. Even back in the day, even the one-hit wonders got classics that will still jam to this day. Like
yeah,
even if you had just one record, you still like. I can think of many people that got just one hit and it's better than anything that's out right now. More
Tony
memorable.
Terry. Tony Terry. When I'm with you,
that's his
Yeah,
only song,
hear a song
right.
that
and he still
listen.
sounds just like that. He sounds just like he did back in the day. Like he don't sound no difference.
I love that
They
song.
could do
But
a
as
one hit
far
wonder versus with 20 1-hit wonders, and they'll have they one hit against somebody else's one hit, and whoever wins is some Doritos.
We would need
That's
them to do that ahead of time. They need
Not
to do that ahead of time.
Dorito.
because that's where they're gonna get some Doritos. Because Doritos gonna sponsor it. Doritos free.
let's not
The,
forget about, let's not
out of
forget
all
about
the
them
versus
girls.
battles, have we ever had a food
Oh,
when they said Doritos and I said Doritos and Ciroc, who eats Doritos with Ciroc? No one.
Hood people.
No. You know how drunk and high I would have to be to get some Doritos and some Ciroc. It's like what?
This
I
is
was
why
like,
we
no.
used to
Like
be
me.
legal. So that these
This is
things
true.
make sense together.
Because I was like, weed and Doritos. I'm like, no.
No.
Maybe they're gonna do it. I'm not a Jessica
But you know
Simpson
who
fan,
I am.
so I
love
don't know her
Jessica Simpson.
songs.
But
I
I
don't
feel
know.
like
If,
Christina Aguilera should go against somebody else. I feel like Jessica Simpson should go against Mandy Moore.
That
yeah,
makes sense.
and Chris should go against Britney.
I
To
hate to
me.
say this, but I really don't know that many Jessica Simpson songs.
I don't know any of them, but I
I
know
love Jessica Simpson.
Come to
God.
me. That's that Mandy Moore song. Show me who you are, baby. This to me.
Donnell Jones and Tevin Campbell.
No.
Well, Tevin Campbell will win because he has more hits. Donnell Jones has Free and
Where I
Apostle.
Wanna
He has,
Be.
he has that. He has what's up
Mhm.
with him and Left Eye. And I think that may really
You
be
know
it.
that I
And he did that Stevie Wonder
Impossible.
cover, which was
I would have
good.
thought
but-
Joe has more hits though. Maybe Joe should go up against somebody. He got a lot of hits.
Joe could go up against Genuine maybe, but no,
Yeah.
because Genuine has more. The
Oh.
like they're if they have like Genuine has more hip hop, like R&B. I see Joe is like smooth jazz V98.7
But
or
that
something
should
like
be an
that.
issue. That should be an issue though, because when you really think about it, when you look at Brandy and Monica's verses, people swell up and down. Their music is totally different from each other, and it kind of
Because
is.
they're
So
egos and their auras are different. Like Brandy is really like, namaste, I need to have my incense, I got my braids, I need to relax, and release. And Monica, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say she's out punching them in the face. Like she real low key until she
Right.
swing, and it's just two different vibes. Like Monica seems bougie and mean and stuck up, but she isn't. She's just, I'm gonna stay quiet until I punch her in the face. Brandy is more friendly, more talkative, more let's go hug some trees and wear flip flops and big coats. And
Brandy be
they
throwing her little shade too, though. Like the
and
little
Her
she
runs
she
be
aggressive
hitting.
shade. Monica don't
yeah.
play that.
Like Brandy is really a vocal Bible. Like the way her voice carries and how she can do a tune is fucking amazing. Not saying that Monica isn't. Monica's great too, but Monica, in my opinion, her voice is not as amazing as Brandy's. Like it can't do all the things that Brandy's voice can do, but Monica still does her thing. Like point
And
blank
she
period.
makes
But
great
again,
music. Monica makes
yeah.
great music.
But
But yeah.
Brandy's cadence, how she can flow it, how she can just kind of riff off the thing, and this kind of it's magic. And people don't like that because she lied about being married, had that baby. But again, she's a great singer.
Mhm.
Oh, D'Angelo versus music.
Ooh, that's
That
nice.
would be
That would
good.
be nice.
If D'Angelo
Songs though.
come,
Their music
D'Angelo
is
had that.
similar. They both
I
can hit
would
that
like that.
falsetto.
That'd be good. MC Light and
D'Angelo
Queen
had
Latifah.
Um,
I don't think
mm-mm.
MC Light has enough hits to go
I ain't want to say that out
against
loud, but I'm
Queen
happy you did.
Latifah.
Me too. I
I
was like, yeah, I was
I
so
was
proud.
I'm not wait. I want to say it out loud, but I think it when Bondy said it. I agree.
I
I
listen to
think
them both very often,
but
and I would just say that Queen
does
Latifah
Queen
has like
Latifah have that many
entire
herself
albums that
though?
go hard.
Queen Latifah back in the day when she was a rapper had many hits. Once Queen Latifah became an actress, I think people forgot about her music. She is how Will Smith was. Will Smith was a popular rapper back before he became a actor. Once he hit in rap, in acting, they kind of like, oh, you forget. Like when he rapped on Jaden's song, when he rapped on the Lucas Guy song, people forgot how amazing Will Smith was as a lyricist. And I think that happens when certain rappers or musical artists become actors or actresses. Because even Ice T, who used to be a rapper, Ice Cube, who I don't like him right now, but still, Ice Cube, who used to, you don't think about their music, you think about their movies and their TV shows. But you be like,
I
oh, they,
think about Ice Cube's music more, but that's also because he's somebody that I like, really like they old shit. Like No
and I
Vaseline
don't.
is my shit.
I like his
Oh
singles,
yeah.
but I've never been much
But
of a.
I'm a Tupac, so I'm a Tupac
I
fan.
think Tupac, if he hadn't been killed, probably would have been one of those people that eventually would have acted more than making music at some point, like
Oh, he would
LL.
be like,
He
listen,
would be,
you're an entrepreneur by now,
yeah.
For
for
sure.
sure.
He would be a completely different person.
Yeah,
Probably.
I kind of feel the same way about Aaliyah too. I feel like if she would have still been here, she would have been well into acting. I feel like she would have had a sitcom or something by now. Aaliyah would have,
I
but
think
that's
Aaliyah
my
would be. I think she would be a music and movies only because she was good in both. Because she was starting to do more movies. Because she was supposed to be the character that Jada Pinkett Smith did in The Matrix. That was supposed to be
Yes.
Aaliyah, and they had to cut it down because she had to take over once Aaliyah died. It was so much that she had coming up the pipeline when she
Hmm.
died. It was. I think that's why I was so sad when it happened. Because it was like, damn. Because at that point, back then we didn't have social media. Like it was different to like be at home on the radio. You hear it announced that somebody died. You're like, what? But now, like stuff happened, and we instantly know everything details. Like it was different back then. But she
Yeah,
had so
definitely.
much shit coming up
imagine
back then.
if we had Twitter back then. Imagine if we had Twitter back then.
Ooh, all
Oh
the
my God.
tea, all the early
It would
thousands
be.
tea. Ooh,
I'm happy it was not social media when I was younger because I
For
would
real.
just no.
listen, all I would
No.
say is J Lo would have been canceled in the early thousands. She would have
Yes,
You
she
know
definitely.
what?
would.
Ben
The
Affleck was
character.
just saying how people was really mean to her when they were together. But I feel like J Lo has always been accepted by us. Okay, and I think once she realized she would have to be connected to like negative things like with Puffy, she kind of took herself all the way over away from the black folk, and she like, you know what? Let me be Latina fully. Like, I don't want to be a fly girl. I don't want to date black men. Like, I need to get myself away from that. Even though that's the reason I got so popular, it was black folks who watched her movies, who listened to her. I love
That's true.
her music. Like, it's amazing.
That
I
first
love
album on the
on the
six.
six. I
Okay.
love it. I
Uh,
still love it. Her like the album, like when she was being, I think it was called "This Is Me." I love that album. Like
ooh,
she
the Get
was
Right song.
supported.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yes,
That was the
she was
shit.
supported by us, and I think the minute trouble came her way, she was like, you know what? I don't want to be that, the black Latino girl. I want to be just a
Mm.
Lopez, not J
But
Lo.
I
Leave me
also read
be.
a story today that said that back in the day, like she shunned Tommy Davidson, who used to be on In Living Color with her. And it was just like, oh, you done made it now, so you gonna act like, you a big deal. And that was the same thing that Jamie Foxx said. Remember in his stand-up, he was like, I remember when you used to be, hey, ho. which I thought
That's true.
which I thought was so funny. It wasn't J Lo, it was hey ho. But I
Because
don't know. I think
we don't
back
see
to
her with anybody we seen back then. Like if you think about it, back then she was like mixed in, and now she just like A Rod, Ben Affleck, the dancer dude. Like she just it's just not us no more. But I
That's
right.
think that's why I say like the with their inauguration, I felt like they invited her because she was J Lo. It wasn't because
Right.
how she sing. She's J Lo. Like that's
But
going to
she
make
did
people
better than
watch
Lady
it.
Gaga.
You think so?
I think so. I think Lady Gaga over dramatized her vocals to the point where it wasn't enjoyable. She was doing way too much. There were certain notes that she hit that I was like, oh, wait a minute. But I think because J Lo was trying to tone her shit down and keep it cute, so to
Keep it
speak.
yeah.
I think her shit was actually solid up until the "Let's Get Loud" part, and that's when I was just like, "Bitch, throw it away."
Mm.
But
I was
Lady
like,
Gaga
I
was just
really.
all the way up. I was like,
It was a hunger. It was like if I was at a trip, it was a Hunger Games moment. I felt like J Lo sang a lullaby.
"That's
It
exactly
was like
what it was."
she was volunteering the Tribune. It's what with the big red skirt, you know what I'm saying, with the little dove on the little collar, whatever. She was coming to volunteer. I volunteered trip. She was saving a sister, and I'm like, "What you doing? What's going on, Lady Gaga?" I liked how Lady Gaga sounded, but for J Lo, I felt like she sang a nursery rhyme. I felt like they was like, you know what? What song can we give her that she will not fuck up? Because let's be honest, J Lo is not a singer. She's a
No, she's
great
not.
entertainer
I
and
agree.
Yes,
she can hold a note, like she can hold a
yes.
note, but she's not a singer. So I'm like, okay, what song can she sing that nobody will like? She can't fuck up, but like a 5-year-old was in the corner, like this man is your, and they're like, oh, the 5-year-old song, give her a nursery rhyme, and she sang a nursery rhyme, and she sounded good.
She
Little
did.
nursery rhyme here, tossed and let's get loud. She was on key because you can't be all nursery rhymes are on key.
Um,
Okay, it don't matter what song it is, it's on key, and that's what it was. I feel like they were like, have her perform here, and it's easy because the evening with John Legend, with Katy Perry, with Demi Lovato, those were singers who came to like,
Yes.
I love
wow,
Katie's performance.
Katie was J Lo could never.
Hmm.
J Lo could never, even if she was doing "Let's Get Loud," like J Lo could never pull off a song that's usually like upbeat or whatever, slow it down and make it like amazingly beautiful for the gods, and that's what it gave me. And I was like, oh, okay, I love it. I loved it, but I'm like, no, J Lo in there nursery rhyme, she on my nerve. I just and I like J Lo, but it was a nursery rhyme.
All
I
right,
Mm-mm.
you
went to
guys.
sleep.
I'm gonna dip out. This is
Oh, it's
so fun.
12:30. Okay. Yes. Usually I do not go to I gotta go to work. I was like, no. Thank y'all for coming on.
I
Do
No,
love
Bondy
thank
show.
y'all
you
so
for
much. This was
having
so fun.
us.
Bye.
Until
No
Monday,
problem.
y'all. Bye,
Yes.
everybody. Go to bed. Okay. Go to
Okay.
bed. Bye, y'all.
Bye.